Hey everyone, so welcome back. It's your girl Nikki, and you are tuned into For Grown Women Only, where I'm your host. And I want to talk about a skill set that is near and dear to me. Now, I know people are probably going to be like, sis, are you serious? But I'm very serious. I just learned this skill set and I want to pass it on to you. And that is the skill set of worrying about yourself. The skill set of worrying about yourself. And I made a couple of notes because I keep this journal, and it's basically a feminine Bible. Some things that I have learned as a woman that I believe that every woman should know, or a skill set she should learn in order to be successful in her femininity. And for me, this whole worrying about yourself is definitely a skill set. Now, the reason I'm saying it's a skill set is because as a woman, we're told to give everything away, to help everyone. We come last and everyone comes first. And that is one of the quickest ways you can find yourself depressed, broken, upset, used, and bitter. So I don't recommend it. And I think it is high time for us as women, especially Black women, to step back and say, you know what? I'm good. Let me worry about myself. Let me go ahead and do me and you do you, right? And there's nothing wrong with being an individual, right? You don't always have to be part of a collective. You don't always have to go with the herd or with the crowd. Sometimes you need to relax, sit back, and do absolutely nothing. So here are a couple of things that have helped me worry about myself, just some tips that I've learned. And number one is to put yourself first, right? Because oftentimes when things are going on with our family or with our friends or with people who are close to us, even as workers in a business or establishment, a lot of times people want us to put ourselves last so that they can put themselves first. No, your top priority is always you. How you feel, how you're doing, how you're coming along in life, how you are achieving your goals. It's always you. And one of the strongest words that I can teach any feminine woman is simply no. The word no is powerful. Powerful. And I love a lot of times that word no has guilt associated with it. But who cares? Sometimes putting others last is putting yourself first. Number two, girl, take off your cape. Take off your cape. Take off your cape. So there is a video that I'm going to post on my Instagram, and it talks about how as Black women, we are always coming to the defense of our community, of our children, of the community on a whole. We are often activists, and when it definitely comes to Black men, we are front and center. But I'm going to say this, and it may ruffle some feathers, but it's a very true statement. See, when George Floyd got killed, there was an uproar, right? But when Taylor got killed, the uproar wasn't as loud, right? There weren't as many Black men in the street yelling about Breonna Taylor as there were Black women yelling about George Floyd, right? Oftentimes, we have to be the crusader for our community. And we do it so much that other people expect it from us. If you think I'm joking, check out the Time magazine where the George Floyd killing was being publicized, and there was a Black lady with an infant, I believe, or a child in her arm, and she was basically shown as a martyr. You know what I mean? And ladies, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. When you see other communities standing up to injustices, very rarely do you see their women in front, right? Oftentimes, it is the Black woman that you see in front, and she's masculinized for doing this. She's considered a man and masculine and often treated as such and given poor treatment because she's portrayed as being aggressive. She's portrayed as being this martyr, this soldier, this warrior. When ladies, we need to relax. I'm sorry. Take off that cape, honey. There are other ways that you can give towards a cause and stay in your femininity. Ladies, y'all need to be getting hit with rubber bullets. Y'all don't need to be getting tased. Y'all don't need to be getting arrested, beat up, kicked, placed in paddy wagons. Like, I saw a woman who had gotten hit with a rubber bullet, and I was like, oh my God. Like, her face was lumped up. It was so bad, I wanted to cry. Ladies, that is not your place. Take off your cape. Number three, everyone doesn't need to know. If you decide that you want to level up and live a better life, everybody doesn't need to know, right? A lot of times we feel like over communication is key or communicating is key. But I disagree. Sometimes it's best to move in silence, especially when you have a goal, because you will find that a lot of people can be very jealous when it comes to you pursuing and obtaining your goal, especially if they aren't where they want to be in life. And you never want to give people the ammunition or the energy needed to try to sabotage your goal. So, ladies, everyone does not need to know. Number four, it also goes to number three, move in silence. Everybody doesn't have to know your move. Everybody doesn't have to know why you're doing something. We are always trying to explain ourselves and over communicate and try to bring people to our side and express our viewpoint. Sometimes it's just best to let people think what they want to think and keep it moving. The next thing I would say is have a goal and pursue it. So I listened to this guy on YouTube, and his name is Earl Nightingale. And he said that success is when you are moving toward a worthwhile goal. And we need goals. We need goals and things that we want to achieve in this life. We should always be growing. We should always be experiencing. We should always be learning and achieving. Because I've often heard this said as well, that we are spiritual beings in a physical body having an earthly experience. So it is up to us to enjoy this earthly experience and have goals and things that you want to do in this life. The next thing I would tell you is learn daily. So there's a challenge that I want to extend to you all that I'm currently taking. It is read 30 minutes a day, exercise for an hour, and it's read 30 minutes a day, exercise for an hour, and drink a gallon of water. And believe it or not, when you start taking care of your mind and your body and your spirit, all of that is connected and you will just feel so much better. I even wanted to try to get into being a vegan, because I feel like when you eat living things, fruits, vegetables, grains, things that are very nourishing to your body, and you stop eating dead things, which may be animals, byproducts, sugar, tons of carbs, things that don't serve your body, that you will feel better on a whole. So ladies, definitely try it. Try to learn something daily. The next thing is exercise, read, and meditate. So I am reiterating the first thing: exercise, read, and meditate. Um, Exercising has so many health benefits, and it's not always about being thin, right? Because I was watching Lizzo's TikTok, and she has melted. This girl is doing the damn thing. She looks good. And she just wanted to get healthy, right? A lot of times it's just about being healthy and not feeling so heavy in your body. And there are different diets and plans and things that you can find that works with your body to make you feel healthy. Also, like I said, read a book, read a paper, try to expand your world. Learn a language class, read as much as you can. Now, meditate. I believe that meditation brings your mind into a place of stillness. And when you are still, God can speak to you. So meditation is vital as well as prayer. Prayer is you speaking to God, and to me, meditation is God speaking to you. And last but not least, love on you. Pamper yourself. Be good to yourself. Buy yourself things. Ladies, if you're waiting for a man to do this for you, you've already lost the battle, right? You need to pamper yourself so that you're not in such a needy space when a man comes along, or you're not easily impressed and a man cannot run game on you. Ladies, pamper yourself. Be good to yourself. Why are you waiting to experience the good things in life when you can be giving them to yourself? I mean, the love that you seek is the love that you have. The love that you have is the love that you seek. I tell you that all the time. So, like I said, worry about yourself. The first tip is put yourself first. The second tip is take off your cape. The third tip is everyone does not need to know. The fourth tip is move in silence. The fifth tip is have a goal and pursue it. The sixth tip is learn daily. The seventh tip is exercise, read, and meditate. And the eighth tip is love on you. Hope this helps. Bye.